What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's so great to see you once again. It's actually a beautiful day on the coast. You can see I'm in a tee today. So that's flash. I'll show you. The ocean and the sun's doing like that godlight thing. Watch. I'll zoom you in. You can see how the light reflects off the water. I think that's called like godlight or something. But like there's the hand of God where there's the rays that come down from the sky. That looks pretty thick. But the sun on a reflection like that, it's IRL, it's blinding, eh? Oh, we're gonna go with a real easy recipe today, spaghetti bolognese. And that's all there is to it. Kick back, relax, and enjoy how I make my spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese. First step, I've got a pot here. I'm using my cast iron pot that I use for bread because I need to get another pot. Now we're gonna add any oil that you have on deck. I'm going to use a hybrid clarified butter and olive oil. So I'm using both because the clarified butter is going to help the olive oil not burn. It's going to increase the smoke point. And then I've got carrot and onion. We're going to saute this. It's going to release its flavor, and don't forget that 5+ a day. I'm cooking this on high heat and we're just, cooking the water out. It's going to take maybe a minute or two. Consistency check. You can see dry, clumps together, onions translucent. Cooking this on high. We're going to go in with some garlic, just however much you like. And once we smell the garlic, it's done. Literally that easy, that simple. Mix it around, mix it around. And you know what? After I've been cooking in this cast iron pot, rusty as style. I mean, it's not rusty, but this old-fashioned style iron pot. The vibes are there, eh? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the aesthetic. Alright, that's it. Garlic is done. Going in with around 500 grams of mince. Crushing that in and combining it with the already softened veg. What I'm going to do now is add my herbs. Tablespoon of oregano, a little bit of love as well. Tablespoon of basil. Stir this in. Get that incorporated. We're going to go in with some red wine. Deglaze the bottom, scrape all that flavor off. And we need to cook out the wine, the alcohol out of the wine. That's going to take like 20-30 seconds. And though cooking with wine doesn't get you drunk, it just adds mad flavor, like all that low-end flavor. You cook off the alcohol, you cook off the silly, right? And then you're just left with the fruity. That's essentially it. And here's not doing too bad. Hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Whole Italian plum, my favorite. If you don't have, use whatever you have. It's not that deep. Try these in. Second can in. Bro, why'd I get 3 tomatoes in one? Now I'll get about 6 in the other. Mix that in. For these whole tomatoes, I've just, if they're round, just pop them. I'll release some juice. This is my boiling water that I'm cooking the pasta in. Fill up the can, sprinkle it around, transfer it to the other can, sprinkle this around. This is about like 200 ml. And then chuck that in the pot. Last step is some bay leaves. Chuck that in, let them get comfy. And now this is going to cook away on low 30 minutes. Just give it 30 minutes, let all the flavors infuse, let them do its thing. If you need to cook it slow, if it's spitting, just move it halfway on the element. Chuck it on a smaller element. Leave it alone. I'll catch all you guys in 30 minutes. Alright, here's a consistency check after about 35 minutes. You can see it's just sludge. This is exactly what we want. It's a concentrate, beef concentrate, flavors popping, yum. You can smell it, the whole house smells like bolognese. I've got another pot, boiled water. We're gonna hit this with some sea salt. And we want it salty like the ocean because we're gonna cook our pasta in it. This is the brand of pasta I'm using. This, you can find this at More Wilson. This is absolute heat. Real mean pasta, real high quality. I'm gonna use the whole thing. And then just dump it in. Just like that. And I'm just moving it around until everything kind of collapses on itself. The first like 30 seconds while everything's in the water is probably one of the most important parts. We just need to keep moving it around, otherwise it will stick to each other. And we always want to cook spaghetti on a rapid boil. We don't want to cook it slow, nothing like that. Just get it in the pot. Get in the pot. Once we're stirred for 20-30 seconds, just leave it. Your timer should be set, and then when this is done, that's done, and we can eat. I'm also doing it this way because I want to save this pasta water. Just have a look. It doesn't look completely, it doesn't. It doesn't really look complete. It's just kind of like, oh, looking a bit dry, my bro. How are you gonna fix this? Alright, we're not done. A little bit of dairy cow milk. Just like that. I'm incorporating milk back into my diet because it's a superfood. It's got so much protein in it. And it's just delicious. It's one of the core staples of cooking. Like, just being so straight up with you guys right now. Milk, eggs, butter, wheat. Core ingredients of cooking. Almost every culture will have their take. Will have cows, sheep, goats use their milk to get bigger, stronger, better looking. And it's really gonna up the richness, beef up the richness. This is it. You can see it just looks better, eh? It looks way better. But we need the milk to get hot, and we need some of this liquid cooked out just a bit, So I'll see you in another 2-3 minutes. That pasta water I saved, just adding about maybe a quarter cup, third of a cup, and stir that in. Now here's where the real gloss comes in. This will emulsify everything along with the milk. Now we're in saucy territory. It's not dry. It's glossy, saucy, delicious. Come on! Come on! Look at that! Okay, let's start with some spaghetti. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, that's a better portion for me. Playing a dangerous game here. Alright. Spoon over some ragu. Oh, yum, yum, yum. A little bay leaf in there for good luck. And we're gonna finish it off with some Parmesan cheese. Is it the real one? Is it the dupe? Who will know? And just tell me when is enough, alright? I'm gonna keep going. Man, this cheese smells funky as eh? Final plate, you can have a look. Not really much leakage. It's because of the milk, the pasta water, and just a whole plate of deliciousness. Yum. The sun decided to come out, so that's dope. How do you guys eat your spaghetti? Me, I used to be a fork and a spoon person, but I think I've upgraded to just a fork. After I turned like 4 years old or something, you know, no big deal. Everyone watching this content, at one point in time, spaghetti bolognese is like just the perfect family meal. Everyone would have grown up on spaghetti bolognese. Cheap, affordable, filling, most important thing, and delicious. Can you have a look at long ass noodles? It was a bit of a different way how I made it today. Added some milk in. I said, what did I say? For the milk, I don't usually add milk, but I'm adding milk back into my diet because it's such an incredible superfood. Source of protein, calcium, vitamins, and cows are sick. So, alright, well, enough talking, man. Here you go, first bite. Shout out to everyone watching. Shout out to everyone supporting. This bite is for you. It's so smooth with so much going on. It's really that wine that brings a lot of the deep end. You know, the onion and the carrot elevate the tomato. Yum. Just aromatic. Aromatic as hell. Oregano, basil. The pasta's high quality. That's crazy good. I just add a little bit more on top. Let's taste it by itself. So addicting. It's so delicious. And sometimes simple meals like this, home cooked, really hits the spot. If you find yourself always getting stuff to eat, takeaways, Uber Eats, anything like that, get a high quality pasta. Because I mean, if you got Uber Eats, you can afford a high quality pasta. Get a pack of mince, a couple cans of tomatoes, and just like an Italian herb seasoning. Whip it up, man, and it just hits the soul. It really does. In what seems like a very robotic, cold world, you just need a little bit of love to keep going. I really hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hopefully I inspired many of you out there to start cooking a wholesome meal just for yourself, if it's just you, your neighbor, friend, partner, family. You know, it really goes a real long way. It really goes a real long way. And I mean, the real in there twice, because the one cooking the meal, you're the realest motherfucker out here. Alright, I'm gonna leave you all right there. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Contact me on Instagram or comment down below if you want to see me cook up that I haven't cooked up, anything that you want to see next. And I'll see all you guys on the next one.